Day 31, over the hump, and I am starting out my day on a high note because of a low note. Stepped on the scale today for a new low, 207.8. That is 14 and a half pounds lost since I started this thing a month ago. And I literally cannot tell you the last time that I weighed this little. Take the good with the bad though. That is probably not 14 and a half pounds of pure fat off my body. There's still some things down here that aren't quite the way that I'm hoping they get to, but I'm feeling like after this is all over, I am going to focus on working out and honestly trying to build some of that weight back just in, muscle form. Which does mean even when the keto diet is over for me, I'll still have to be quite mindful of what I'm consuming in order to meet a different set of goals. That's life. And this is breakfast. We are officially out of eggs, so it is improvisation time. And to do that, I simply scout the fridge a bit. Ended up doing a sort of avocado toast with chicken as the protein. It turned out quite tasty. Also had a cup of coffee with some more of that silk creamer. I'm consuming it to get rid of it at this point. Calories for the meal, 635, 53 grams of fat, 27 of protein, and 2 grams of net carb. I also continue and complete my mission today of finishing off that brisket from what is like 2 weeks ago at this point. Lunch was the final chunk. Topped it again with the G-Hoo's barbecue sauce 3 days in a row, and I don't care. Calories, 632, grams of fat, 49, protein, 44, net carbs, 1. Speaking of finishing things off, my lunch consisted of much of that. A big old chunk of avocado that was about to go bad, a pre-opened Jack Leek's beef and cheddar, and a few more of these Tillamook sugar-free sausages. Meat, cheese, avocado, that is a keto snack for sure. Calories, 297, grams of fat, 24, grams of protein, 19, 2 net carbs. And dinner for this 31st day of 60 on keto, I continued my search of what was open and needed to be eaten, and that was tuna. So a couple more pieces of this Aunt Millie's low-carb bread, 1 carb per slice. Add a bit of butter, and then assemble some tuna salad to top it. So tuna, mayo, cheese, and this is the secret ingredient, pesto. Oh, pesto. Why am I not using you more? So good. Blended that up, quick trip to the microwave, warm, gooey, ready to top the bread, and here was my meal. Total calories, 560, grams of fat, 44, grams of protein, 23, net carbs, 3. A bit of a hodgepodge kind of day, and that's just because my personal mission is always finish foods before they go bad. But the totals were still pretty right on with the keto diet. 2,124 calories for the day, about 170 calories over the target, grams of fat, 170. Clearly, I was a little too good at consuming my fat grams today. That is almost 20 over the target, grams of protein, 113, 10 under the target, grams of net carb, 8. Way under the rough target or max, however you look at it, of 24. And being so over on one and under on others definitely reflects if we start talking about percentage of calories consumed. So our fat percentage, 76, whereas we're really hoping for 70%. Protein percentage, 22. Carb percentage, 2. I don't know the science behind this stuff. I stated that from the get-go. I continue to not know. I continue to just live a normal life. So to me, that seems great. But please don't watch this and be like, I'm going to do it exactly like that, because it might not be. All I do know is I definitely kept the carbs to a limit today. It is interesting that just yesterday I was talking about how I was way too under on calories and maybe I'll wake up a little lighter today, and then I did. Well, now today I'm a little over on calories, so I'm curious if I'll wake up a little heavier tomorrow or if I'm just getting way too into the minutia, and it probably doesn't even correlate like that anyways. Regardless, I'm feeling good. This thing keeps going. We have got 31 days behind us with only 29 ahead. Thank you so much for continuing on the journey with me, and I hope to see you tomorrow.